Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is time to look at last week's YouTube comments. There weren't many, because I only did 5 videos last week instead of 7, so it's going to be a short one, but there's a special little surprise at the end of the video, so make sure you're here for that. But I hope you guys had a great long weekend. I know that I did, and here we are. We're back. So we're going to start off nice and easy with reading of some commentary this week. If you want to be in these videos, leave a comment. You might get in, and let's just get this party started here with the Summon Skull YouTube member. Do you pronounce cage as cage on purpose? So someone says his attempt at being funny or probably just uncultured. This is a funny story. So he's obviously referring to the primitive Kage, aka Mr. Michael, who topped with Gobblebond. So shout out to him. But anyway, this is going back, God, 2 years, maybe a little longer than 2 years ago now. I was streaming, and he was in the chat. He came into the chat. I'm like, oh, Primitive Cage is here, and the chat roasted me, because it didn't even click in my brain that maybe that wasn't his name, and I read it just as I saw it. Anyway, so yes, I do know the correct way is Kage. Is it a meme, an inside joke? Yes, it is. It's very funny. To this day, you know, whenever I comment on one of his things, I'll just include the Primitive Cage, and he might comment Primitive Cage. So it's a good time. It's a good time. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I've never met the guy though. Maybe one day. Jason Andrews. The worst part about people buying the pre-sales is that it validates the already too high price. It hurts us all. This is a really good comment, and this is true, because card players operate basically, supply and demand is part of it, but it's also hive mind mentality. So when you get all these people, these special people who buy the pre-sales way ahead of time, then it makes people think, okay, this is fine. The uneducated people, of course. And you know, if you believe it, if you really believe in the pre-sales, I got a bridge to sell you. It's a really nice bridge. Yeah, it's a great bridge. Honestly, is one of the best bridges I've ever seen. You can eat it. You can eat the bridge. It's like a fucking Willy Wonka bridge. That's the kind of bridge I can sell you right now. Yeah, so just don't. Release day is coming in 2 days. It'll be cheapest on that day. But let me be crystal clear. If you don't get them on release day, and they go up after that, maybe even by the end of release day, because it's going to be so in demand, I can't help you at that point. But if you're smart and buy it release day, or, you know, whatever, then that's the way that it should be. That's the smartest way to do it. Why did it... What? God, I'm a goober. Lost the file TCG. It's Tuesday already. Where's our Market Watch video? Market Watch videos come out on Thursday. They come out on Thursday. Today is Wednesday. Gotta wait till tomorrow, man. Alright. Man, that was weird. Hobo Bandit. I want to say I took your advice and listed my pre-release 7th full cluster since there were no listings, but I put it at $40. Sat for a bit, but it sold last night. Well, there you go. You see, listen to me once in a while, and it goes well for you. It really does. And this guy's a YouTube member, too. So, like, shout out to him. What a good guy. Oh, no. Oh, God. It did it again. What's wrong with my phone? The Drunken Spartan. Magnamon X isn't broken. People need to play better. We're going to talk about this more later, but I agree. All right. Arc Dragoon. Vital Bracelet equals basically a Digivice toy on your wrist that also tracks your workout. To which Benjamin Wiseman replied, well, the problem is if you use it as a legitimate workout, you'll destroy the Vital Bracelet. That tells me what it is, which is really good. I don't see why I would use it. I can already track my workouts. Why would I buy an extra accessory to track my workouts when I can already track my workouts? You know what I mean? That seems kind of redundant. To me, I don't understand why you'd want this, but that's just me. All right. I don't usually reply to comments this long, but this is a good one. From Ken Taylor. If I've learned one thing playing TCGs is that you need a brain. Please stop complaining about... Okay, actually... This isn't always true, but again, this is ambiguous because you need a brain to basically live. Like, if you don't have a brain and you're a vegetable, or you're dead, You obviously can't play, you can't do anything. So, yes, you do need a brain to play card games. You literally need a brain if you're a human and you want to play card games as of right now, unless you're an AI. But like, if you're a human made of skin and flesh like me, you need a brain. So yes, you need a brain. However, the commentary that people refer to this is more metaphorical based. You don't. Not all decks require the same intelligence. We've talked about this before on the channel. I'm not going to go into it right now. There are some decks you can play that just basically play solitaire. You don't need to interact with your opponent. You just do whatever you want to do. Like with Ancient Greymon, you don't give a fuck what your opponent's doing. You build a stack, you swing, you win. That's that easy. But anyway, that's just one example. Just like other areas of life, you need to look at things differently to solve a problem. Crying like a baby only works when you are below 2 years old. If you look ahead at the addition of collision and the upcoming options, maybe doing a little homework would help your deck building. Oh, and a little theory crafting would not hurt your deck building skills. I'm bringing nothing new to this convo, just a PSA that if you care, you look deep, and then you might go far. I found a fun combo the other day I hear nothing about, and I'm taking to locals tomorrow night. Shout out to Mario, my friend got me into your market watches, and I enjoy your attitude, delivery, and whole channel. Keep up the good stuff and do what makes you happy. This is a good comment because the people that perform at the higher tier do use their brain at a regular level. They do. However, you don't always need your brain. You'll actually run into stories in every card game. Some guy will top a tournament and be like, oh yeah, I just played this because I didn't want to think. It's like that. Again, I bring up Ancient Greymon as an example, but Gen Con 2 years ago now, or I guess a year and a half ago, whatever. The one that I came second place in Ancient Greymon and the one that I came first place in Ancient Greymon. The reason I played Ancient Greymon in the first place is because I brought it with me because I knew that I'd be getting wasted one night and I did not want to use my brain on the Saturday regionals. Plus, I already have my invite, so I didn't really care. So I brought Ancient Greymon in case I didn't need to use my brain. And sure enough, I came second. And it went so well, and I got drunk again the following night, that because I was out with friends, that I played Ancient Greymon at the DC Grand Prix, and I won. I did not have to use my brain once to do that. So we can't always say that you need a brain. Physically speaking, yes, you do. But metaphorically speaking, you really don't. But having a brain will help you get farther, on average, more consistently than the other people that don't apply themselves, who don't put in the time to develop their brain in this game. I hope that makes sense. And this applies to everything else in life too, by the way. There are some things you can do that don't really require your brain, and there's some things that do. It's just as simple as that gets. TCG Tamer. I'd argue that if you're going to hit a card in the Numi deck, aside from Promo Wukamon, I think it should be Monze X. Monze X is the card that turns Numi into a Digimon equivalent of Burning Abyss into something more devastating. It's basically like Dante's Seer combo, which is really, really cool. I guess is the metaphor that he's going for with this. Monze X is a problem card. I don't think that that's super good in the sense because Monze X doesn't actually bring back Numon. It's the Monzemon that you play it, and then you tuck the Numi X underneath it, and then you get the thing all over again. But I know where he's going. Monze X is really powerful. I just don't think the card's going to hit. Decaf Unknown. Magna X BT16 needs to ban or restrict. The counterplay that exists is just playing a deck that can deal with it. But the fact that it's such a meta gatekeeper is why it needs to get hit. People respond, and they say, yeah, you're wrong, whatever. Okay, whatever. So... we've been into this ad nauseum, both on YouTube and especially on Twitch. Magna X is obviously very good. It's a very powerful card. It is definitely probably the best card in BT16, and I don't think that's disputable at all. You can play around it. You can build a counter to it. In testing, I have no issues beating a Magna X with like almost any deck that I play, assuming that I draw the outs for it. You don't always draw the out. Sometimes you lose. And that's Digimon, which is why I have a problem with Digimon right now. That's a whole different can of worms that I've also been into ad nauseum on YouTube and on Twitch. I think if they were to hit Magna X, the Digimon community would actually, like, revolt and mutiny. Because they already hit a Secret Rare in BT15, what are they going to do? Hit another one in BT16 after they sold the set already? People will lose their minds. Now, I don't think that Magna X is going to get hit. I think Apoclymon at 4 is a way better card than Magnamon X at 4. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. But Apoclymon is more solitaire than Magna X. Apoclymon does what it does. Its usefulness is already gone by the time you play him. You don't need to keep him on the board for multiple turns. You don't have to play around things. You don't got to draw your Blinding Rays or whatever. You just got to mill a few cards, and then boom, bang, boom. There's your Pokemon. You're ready to go. And you can do it every turn, not evolve into it. And that's why Pokemon got hit. Magnamon X is good, but not on that level. If they hit Magnamon X, it'd be a big problem. So I don't think they're going to. But I think they're going to be careful. I think Bandai sees the direction they're going with these OP secret rares, and it's going to cause problems if they don't tune it down. All Bandai has to do is hit one more secret rare, people will get angry. People were angry at Pokemon. It happens again, people will actually lose confidence in the card game, and that will be one of the nails in the coffin at that point in time. And no, Digimon is not dying, but Bandai needs to do better than doing stuff like Magna X. I don't think Magna X should exist, but it does what it does, and it's not impossible to get rid of, so it's fine. It's whatever. I just wish we would get away from the card game methodology of Digimon. That is, draw the out to my thing, or my thing will beat you all over the place. It's that simple. It really is. Jumpy Sniper. My store is getting shorted boxes, and another shop I usually buy from doesn't listed their first flash sale set. Getting kind of scared. It's going to be short percent of low supply, high demand. Things will get really expensive. This is actually really interesting. So with every set, I always ask my distributor if I can order a little extra, if the demand requires it. And usually, I have no issues ordering extra. I was able to order extra BT9, for instance. I was able to do that, order an extra case. With BT16, I could not order an extra box, an extra anything for BT16. It's gone. This will be the new BT9. This set, you want some good long-term sealed advice? Hold this set for a year, and you'll be able to sell it for probably double your money. You're being real. I'm just being real with everyone here. I can see this set pulling a BT9. It's going to go ham. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's going to get really expensive, maybe. Steve Tom, 1988. BT16 boxes being that much on a pre-sale is nuts. People really going to be chasing those Magnamon. Oh, it's hard. They are. Yes, they are. Buzzer Bob. I would like to take full credit in starting the recent 69-69 movement for Altart Venusmon about a week ago with my sale of one of those two cards. Nice. That's another comment. Venusmon's nice. All right, we're down to the final 3 comments. This is about how broken is Ukomon. Dylan Saris says, I think an interesting way to nerf Ukomon without touching the card at all would be a rule change where Digimon that were just hatched in Digivolve in the breeding area has something sickness to turn their hatched. Uko would still have an extremely strong effect, but no longer be as aggressive. They're never going to do that. They're never going to change that. They're not going to change the core mechanic of the game like that. I'd love it. That'd be great. Not going to do it, though. They are not going to do it. Also, just real quick, this Benjamin Wiseman guy always out here at the Wild Take saying BT1 Mimi's the only good green tamer. That's just memory tamer? No, come on, man. Dead Latin Otaku. It's a nice series to hear people's takes on duck cards or decks. That's great. And Adam TCG, live streaming Digimon DCGO or showcasing certain matches is now a thing for all Digimon content creators, and I'm here for it. This had nothing to do with the Ukomon video. This person just put this comment there, so I'm gonna respond to it. Huang Zero will tell you, I've been in that test Discord almost since day one. I donated to it even. I threw some money at them. That's like, keep up the good work. I have not played one single minute on the simulator. I haven't had time. And trying to find time is hard. Will I eventually bite the bullet and probably do a stream for it? Probably soon. Yeah, I will. What I just want is for Bandai to make the simulator. It's really cool that some fans made it, but it'd be a lot better if Bandai would just do what's required and make a simulator. They did it for Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, they can do it for this too. Now, for the bonus round, it took a lot longer to go through these 15 comments than I thought, but here's the bonus round anyway. So, this group is really just turning into the Zodiac duelist of Digimon. I don't care what anyone says, and I will defend that comment any day of the week if you want to have that conversation with me. This guy, this Haku-chan Oliver, made a meme on the weekend. Hey everyone, it's that time. Mario Gaming is going to post a video soon. Now, I was on vacation, and everyone brought this meme to my attention. Like, I could not escape this meme because of how badly it was. So I'm going to approach this one of two ways. If this guy is just a Mario troll, do better because your meme sucks. But if you are a Mario fan, do better because your meme sucks. See what I did there? Doesn't matter. The meme sucks. So, this is apparently is me. Mario Gaming. Don't butt the pre-sale. Don't butt the pre-sale. That's me. Apparently I say don't butt the pre-sale. Now, I can't remember the last time I've said that in a video, like actually articulated that out of my voice. If you can find that, with the exception of this video, obviously, let me know. Anyway, guys, it's my money. And supposedly Megan says it's going to go down in about 2 weeks. And guy throws a chair and says, shut the fuck up. And then once again, Omni Patamon is supreme. I don't know where this came from. And I also don't know what an Omni Patamon is. If someone can tell me what an Omni Patamon is, or where I can find this Omni Patamon, I don't know what it is. I think it's this guy. He always talks about Omni Patamon, Omni Patamon. Like, is this guy on drugs? Is he on like crack? Can I have some of his crack, please? Just to try one time. I'd love it. But yeah, for real. If someone can explain to me what Omni Patamon is or provide proof that this even exists, please let me know. Get a hold of me. I really want to hear from you. And that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're going to make a meme, at least do it right. Like, don't misspell things. Don't make up things. Like, just use concrete things. Don't spell things wrong. Like, fuck. Oh my god. Anyway. Those are bonus for today. Back when I used to respond to Facebook comments and comment them on this video as well, but YouTube comments are just so ripe for the picking nowadays that I don't have to go to Facebook. So, yeah, there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!